Hello, my name is Jason Gallagher, and I'm running for Congress in Kansas's 3rd District. Yesterday was a very sad day in America. As you know, in Tucson, Arizona, a gunman opened fire outside of a grocery store at a congressional event held by Congresswoman Gabrielle Giffords, killing 6 people and wounding 18 others and critically injuring the Congresswoman. When events like this happen, I find myself very sad, very angry, and most of all, wanting to show love for all those involved. I'm sure you've had a similar reaction, and lots of thoughts come to our minds. And I want to take this opportunity to just talk to you about it, and talk openly and discuss maybe how we can together get through this, or at least how, as a country, as a people, as a society, we can come together and at least reduce the chances of these types of things happening in the future. Yes, I realize that there will always be people who are deranged for one reason or another. There are always going to be violent people. There's always going to be people who want to hurt other people. But I think we have to step back as a society and look within each of ourselves and look at ourselves as a society and see if we can't do just a little bit better in promoting peace and love and understanding, as opposed to anger and fear and hate. And we're still learning more about what may have led to this, what may have been going through the gunman's mind. We may never know. What motivated him? Why did he do this? Was it politically related? I'm not sure in the end it 100% matters, but I do think that whenever violence happens, especially to this magnitude, we have to look at ourselves as a whole. And I do believe we have a problem in America, not just with our divisive politics, but that is the divisiveness and the bitterness and partisanship is one of the major things that is dividing us as a country. And any time we start to see more of the us versus them mentality, anytime we as a people start to look past our common commonalities and oneness and the things that we share in common and hold the truths we hold together dearly, like the Constitution, like our freedoms. When we start to look past those things that bring us together and instead focus on those things that divide us, we open ourselves up for fear and hatred. And I'm concerned about this, and I know many people are. And this is why I want to run for Congress. I want to work together with people. I want to see more understanding, because I believe I truly believe that it's just not enough to tolerate. We have to look at one another and say, who are you? Where have you come from? What are your experiences? And try and understand, even just a little bit. Because without doing so, we're going to continue to fear those things which we do not understand, and those people that we don't understand. And once we do that, we will fall apart as a people. And there's so many more sides to it too, and when we start to see it being okay to name call, to not look at reason and judgment when we are having a debate, not using reason and logic and proper debate and being respectful of one another's opinions. When we stop doing that, or if we become apathetic to it, we as a people are responsible, because as a society we have a responsibility to look out for each other and to help one another, and to, most importantly, to use our freedoms to form the society that we want to see, to form and create a society that is better for our children and our grandchildren, and is one that we can be proud of and show the rest of the world. So let's, stop the name calling, stop the one-sided arguments, stop the condoning of violence, and let's have an honest discussion. I want to hear what you have to say, and what you think. You don't have to agree with me on the issues. We don't have to have many things in common, but we should, in the end, work together as Americans. And only when can we do that will we be able to come together as a country, come together.